Hello there and welcome back again everyone. It is time to deal with the Terminus Est once and for all. But before I do that, let me just double check to make sure everything is upgraded. Because I'm planning on sending my best fleet, which is probably going to be the same fleet I attempted before. And yeah, one of them is heavily damaged, so I might have to fix that. Because I'm not going to be able to get much else in there. Because I'm going to go with the Overlord and my 4 cruisers. I feel that is strong and capable enough to keep in its place. And the repairs are not exactly expensive either, surprisingly. So, I will happily deal with 18 renown if I can get 500 just for destroying that thing. Destroying that thing even, blah. So, let's get that done. I don't really need to plan out what I'm going to do because I already said what I'm going to do. It's just a matter of if I have the firepower needed to destroy it and still win this battle. Because really, it might be my favorite to destroy it, and even if I still lose, so I may want to focus on my fire on it. It's a tough thing to consider. Let's just get started, and we'll think of it as the battle ensues, because I know my fleet, they're pretty well synergized with each other. I got a lot of utility options. I do have a stasis bomb that kind of isolate it, if not like hold the cruisers in place. And this uses up all my points, and this is a pretty well upgraded squad too. We got 2 level 7s, 2 level 5s, or 3 level 5s even, and we got a good amount of utility and torpedoes to nuke it down. If I could somehow start destroying some of those turrets that are going to deal with my torpedoes, unfortunately. It's just a shame I don't have a second supercharged void shield to kind of like soak a lot of the damage early on, but I'm feeling confident. I feel like I can do this. Every single one of my ship has favor, so they got their max possible potential. Where it's going to be enough is hard to say, because this poor Adeptus Astartes Mark IIs that I have are probably not going to be very potent considering how the Nurgle kind of buffs their soldier value, so maybe not as effective as I like, but they at the very least have a lot of attempts to at least keep it from warping out once it gets critically damaged. Now let me make sure these groups are set up properly. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's get started. Okay, I like this. I like this potential a lot. We got 2 ships on the right. There's, I think, a third one in the middle that may have just hid. So let's be ready for it. I'm gonna go all out. I'm not afraid of the initial hits. I think I can weather them out easily enough, and that will allow me to get close enough to do the damage I need to. I just need to keep some of my charge up, or my boosters up, so I can do emergency maneuvers, which I know are going to happen eventually. So it'll be another minute or so before we engage. Am I ready to take them on? If I miss with any of these beacons, then I'm just going to spot them. And yep, there's actually a third one on the far right, so I can easily take these out. Sadly, one has to be a goddamn frigate. So nothing exciting here. And we do have a cruiser, so I can do a lot of damage. And even, oh god, even the frigates have the blessing of Nurgle. That's how bad I got right now, isn't it? Now, come on. I don't want the random plasma bomb to hit you. If I can avoid that. And it flew right into the minefield. I will happily accept that. Now, while I'm at, let me figure out what these ships are. Okay, that's a standard cruiser. One of those is definitely a battleship. I already know that much. So now we gotta murder this thing quickly. Oh my god. I hate this. I want to turn right and it wouldn't let me. Go figure. Is anyone surprised? It's ruining my chances of destroying this thing in a hurry. That's all I'll say. Oh well, let me just get some distance on there. I'm gonna take a little bit of hull damage.
Resuming normal functions. Cruising speed set.
And I hope the torpedoes hit.
Understood.
Only one, that's a shame. Oh well, these extra torpedoes did some damage. Now, turn around, turn around. This time actually turn around properly, please. I would appreciate that without this AI assuming that I want to move away from the border. Because I want this thing to die as quickly as possible. Alright. That's one down. I'm going to take a light bit of explosion damage, not much. Now, we deal with this cruiser. So far so good, but a lot of it is due to positioning in my favor. Now, do I save my lock-on or not? Ooh, I have torpedoes, so maybe I'd rather just torpedo this thing. Also, I have a beacon, but I think it's doing like a... It's running silence, so I don't think the torpedo is going to be long. It's going to be long-lived, and there, I am assuming that one might have been the Terminus Est. No, there wasn't enough fighters, or enough weapon fire to justify it, I think. So everyone move hard right. And get ready to start getting a good position. I want to broadside this thing heavily. And nope, that's not the Terminus Est, so I'm okay with this. Okay, brace for impact. Actually, let me boost your shield since I can. You'll get your shields up in a moment and you'll be in good shape. And also, you're taking some Nurgle damage, so let's try and correct this, shall we? Try and get away from that a little bit while we continue to murder this thing. Because this is going to die relatively quickly. Nope. Did I? Oh, god damn it. I did not want to autocast this stupid thing. I had to accidentally do that. And now I'm going to hit myself because of the result. Nope, I'm good. Insubordinate captain. I trust that thing's going to die. I want to save my warps for the Terminus. Of course. Guess what? Its shields came back up, so I guess I'm gonna have to let it live. That sucks. That sucks, but that's not the real. That's not my real prize. That is not what I'm after, and we are down to maybe one ship. Nope, there's two of them. So which one is my prey? Standard cruiser. I'll happily deal with you. So let's get in position to deal with that. And that means this one is without a doubt the Terminus Est. And it's already moving. Oh, yeah, it's already moving to fight me there. Fight my overlord. But I'm in good shape, I'm not worried. And since it's only a light cruiser, this should be easy kill. I just gotta get my torpedoes going. Hey, it's stuck. I think it needs a little bit of a push. So let me send my torpedoes after it. Okay, I was wondering why I couldn't move my Mark II at all. That was interesting to say the least. And there... Oh, now it's starting to move, unfortunately. So the first torpedo was the only one that hit. And I have shield transfer about to come up. I will happily take that. My overlord... Oh, it has no boosters, so not much it can do here. Let's get everything a good broadside. Actually, turn around. I want this cruiser to die, so that way we have only the Terminus Est to deal with. Although my overlord might have to turn the other way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're gonna have a little bit of trouble here. We got some fighters coming on us. And I don't think there's any way I can protect that. We'll see in a moment. I want to destroy as many of these fighters as possible. Minimize the damage some. Nope, don't think it's possible. Well, I got some of them. And now that leaves only the Terminus Est. Now, I gotta get my fleet together. That's the hard part. And I gotta be ready for the warp in. Brace for impact, because this thing's about to take a lot of damage.
Changing course.
And I want to make sure all my torpedoes go off at once. So you're gonna burn retros. You're gonna burn retros. You two are gonna catch up. I want a massive torpedo barrage if I can help it. Once my actual overlord is actually, what am I saying? Once I actually can get control of my overlord, then I'm gonna unload. Also, I need a beacon on this. Oh, I don't need a beacon on. I know how to detect it already. There you are, you beast. Now,
Awaiting orders.
I need to aim this properly. Don't know how effective it's going to be, and my Mark II is about to take a crap ton of damage. Now, one more barrage. And there's no way that should be able to stop all those torpedoes. Now, lock on.
Ship ready.
Lock on. Shield transfer. And target the generators.
Resuming normal.
This thing does not escape. And lock on. Let's see. Lock on for everything that needs it.
Course
Murder this thing.
awaiting orders.
When I said murder, I mean shoot it. If you could be so kind.
Your orders.
Also, having these Dauntless Mark II in a better position might help.
Execute high energy turn.
It is taking damage. It's going to be a slow process though with the amount of health on this thing.
Your command.
Especially with these fighters coming on me.
Engines hot.
And I got more torpedoes. Can I light on fire?
Cruising speed set.
Pretty unlikely.
Awaiting
Pretty unlikely with the
orders.
amount of defenses it has.
Orders received.
Yeah, those torpedoes hit into absolutely nothing. Wow. I didn't think its armor was that resilient. Damn. Yeah, it's only got 50 armor on each, and the torpedoes are supposed to pierce through that, you would think.
Setting
Nope,
course.
not the case. There, that's more like it.
Activating tactical cogitators.
That's more like it. That's what I like to see. Let me boost the shields here.
Setting course.
Now, continue to barrage as I need my Mark I to get out of the way for this torpedo shot. And also, I could taunt it. Let's actually put this to good use, shall we? And Overlord, I need you to get that firing arc I want. That should be a good hit.
Engines hot.
It's gonna fly right into it. Ooh, beautiful hit. And one of those was torpedoes actually lit on fire again.
Orders
Perfect.
received.
That was not intended, but I'll go with it. And that poor Mark I is getting hammered on the left side.
Underway.
Alright, folks, get ready for it.
Ship ready.
It dies now. I'm just worried it's going to somehow miraculously try and warp out.
Understood.
Especially with those shields up. I do not like this.
Course plotted.
You picked a good time to shield. Nope. It's so on fire, it's just going to melt. And with the stasis bomb, freeze this moment in time for me, we get to witness the destruction of the Terminus Est. And with it, a complete slaughter with no casualties at all. Wow. With a little bit of an upkeep, sadly. Quite a heavy upkeep at that. But damn. Oh wow. I just realized I'm not getting more XP, so I think level 8's the max for what I can get from my fleet. So now, it's just a matter of leveling up all my cruisers to be their best potential. This is a momentous occasion.
The plague ship Terminus Est has been destroyed. Eliminating one of Abaddon's champions has granted you fame across the sector, Admiral Spire. The stain of this heretic ship has finally been cleansed from the galaxy.
Oh, I don't think it's just the sector. I think the entire galaxy is thrilled once news of the Terminus Est is destroyed. Only problem is we need to get through this warp storm first, and we need to get through it all alive at that, because this campaign's still ongoing, and everyone could still very well die. And with that said, let's look at our fancy upgrades, shall we? We got 2 level 6s. I'm happy about this. Let's see, Master Guns fully upgrade, Tech Priest. So let me do the same for this one here. I don't care about the Navigator, so I'm going to have to spend some renown to switch this Navigator over to Commissar, I think. And my Dauntless Mark II will get some upgrade servitors. And we also got 2 upgrades available to me, so I'm trying to remember what I got. Okay, Advanced Cogitator Links. And let's... Yeah, oh, I know what it is. Yeah, the increased lock-on effect, since that's what these are going to be intended for, especially with their maxed out gunner. Because these lances alone are doing 18% critical hit chance for me. So you cannot argue with that once the lock-on's active. Let's not talk about how effective the turrets will be, which isn't much of a critical hit chance either, but every bit counts. I'll take it. Now this one is going to get the extra teleportarium like the other Mark II. Let's unlock the full potential of the Space Marines, shall we? And I have the favor available, or the renown available, to upgrade this Gothic. And I would love to... I should make this a Mechanicus. Should I make him more focused on a sniper? There's still more I have to do if I want to be a sniper, because what's the range on these lances? They're only 6,000, so not exactly long range. So I don't know if I want skill. So it's a question of, do I want to make this a Mechanicus or make it Inquisition? That sounds like it could be useful. Less reliance on beacons that way. Especially since the Gothic doesn't have beacons, so it allows me to be able to shoot at stuff. And plus it's dirt cheap too, so I'm kind of contemplating doing that.
The Inquisition, as always, stands vigilant.
Now I just gotta put this Gothic to actual use. I've been neglecting it so much and it makes me sad, if I were to be honest. But we're in good shape now. And I could even get another Inquisition standing if I want, but I think with the Dominators I want more Space Marines, because again, they're going to be in close. Troop Valley just makes them more resilient. I like that potential. And that leaves us with 4 ships left to get favor. And then I'll have to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with these escort ships as far as upgrades once I get to that point. But as it stands now, there's 3 more legendary ships to take out. As the campaign goes on, another 1,500 renown that's available to me to grab.